Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain go. Now, I told you I'll give you the time it takes you to fall asleep at night that can determine whether you're going to be dead in 5 years. Now, that means...
Any wiggle room in the 5 years? Or
Nope.
like, en punto, baby, from
Nope.
this point on. Got it.
I'm going to give you 0.seconds. There's going to be tenths of seconds on this.
Key.
So, the moment you actually decide to fall asleep, this isn't like watching TV in bed or listening to the Brian and Kenzie podcast, which you should be doing. Once you turn all your electronics off and you actually decide, hey, I'm going to bed. It's that amount of time from then till you fall asleep that determines whether you're going to be dead in 5 years.
Okay.
And that amount of time is 5 minutes. If it takes you less than 5 minutes to fall asleep, you might be dead in 5 years.
Oh, less than.
Because that
I'm
means...
going to live forever, bitch.
Yeah, Kenzie said before the break it takes her an hour to fall asleep.
At least.
Now, I will say, I get into bed, I am asleep in 3 minutes. I am out. I'm done before I even realize it's happened.
Oh,
It's
well, we'll always remember you.
We got the pour one out song we can do. Because what that means is you're sleep deprived. If you fall asleep in 3 minutes, you're sleep deprived. You're not getting the right amount of sleep every night. And that's what that means if you fall asleep in less than 5 minutes. I'm going to tell you the time it should take you to fall asleep, but we can comment on that for a second. Case that takes him 10 minutes to fall asleep.
About 10 to 15. Yeah, I get nestled.
10 to 15. Case is going to live forever.
That's what I like to hear, like the Oasis song, baby.
That's the sweet spot. 10 to 15 minutes should take you to fall asleep. That means you're getting good sleep and you're mentally okay.
What is that what's that sheet say about me? What do you got on there?
It doesn't go that high the scale to an hour.
What's the highest it goes?
Well, basically just says after 15 minutes, I mean, you shouldn't take, that means you're basically thinking about things too much. You're stressed out.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people just can't sleep for whatever reason. They have insomnia and they take, what's the stuff? What do people take? Melatonin. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, melatonin.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Melatonin.
I thought you meant insomnia cookies.
Oh, those are so good.
Those can put you to sleep.
I don't think that's what that is.
No.
It just means if you're up late, you can have a cookie. It doesn't help you sleep.
It should.
So the optimal time is 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm bad, and you're bad too. So Case is right in the sweet spot of 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh.
You should not be waiting an hour to fall asleep. Something's wrong. You're definitely
Boy, don't
stressed
I
out.
know something's wrong with my life. You don't have to tell me.
Yeah. It just means you can't get your brain to stop too.
I know.
You need to work on that somehow. And I need to, I guess, work on getting a little bit more normal sleep. I don't know. But you're sleep deprived. And you can't catch up on that sleep, despite popular belief. Like, oh, I'll just catch up on the weekend. You catch up a little bit and get to sleep and you feel better, but your body doesn't catch up as it does. The body needs that 7 hours to repair every night.
Is that what we're supposed to have 7 hours?
It keeps fluctuating. I remember it used to be 8 when I was a kid, and then they said 6 for a while. I think it's somewhere in the middle, like 7 is a good number.
How many hours? I'm going to look up how many hours adults need to sleep.
Yeah.
Because it's different for kids. The number is different for
Sure.
kids.
Your body needs to repair itself, and...
Adults 7 or more.
Yeah.
Is what it says.
Yeah. 7's the number. Because it helps your metabolism, too. Like, if you're trying to lose weight, getting that 7 hours sleep will help.
My fat ass. It makes a lot of sense. It's the sleep. Sorry.
That's it. You can blame sleep. On the weekends, I always say that when I pass out for 10 hours and I wake up and I'm 10 pounds less. I say, see, I lost 10 pounds, Megan. She goes, yeah, but will you gain that back on Tuesday? I go, probably,
Well,
but it's
of course.
gone. So 10 to 15 minutes is the sweet spot. I can't imagine sitting in bed for 10 to 15 minutes doing nothing. Like you do an hour. I can't imagine that. Because I just go,
sucks.
it does.
Especially because it's not even like I wish I was doing nothing. I'm just worried for an hour. I would love to be like that's not how I feel.
Do you ever think about going to your happy place?
I don't think I have one.
You've got to have a happy place, a beach, somewhere.
Like that I can just think about?
Yeah, and then start a dream. You ever have a precursor to start a dream, like a trailer?
No, and I have to be honest, and I'm not just saying this. Sleep stresses me out because I have a nightmare every single night. And so I always wake up just upset.
What's the nightmares usually about?
I have this one nightmare that I'm getting kidnapped all the time, which sucks. And I hate running, so I have to run the whole time. Which is a bummer.
Yeah.
I always have cheating nightmares because I've been cheated on so many times, which isn't fun either. I wake up just upset.
Doesn't sound fun.
No.
Nope.
My feelings are hurt every morning when I wake up.
I mean, Case, in that 10 to 15 minutes, do you do a trailer dream to get you started, like something that's pretty awesome?
I just close my eyes and go to bed. I don't understand what's so hard about it.
But you said it takes 10 to 15 minutes, so...
Yeah, I'm doing a highlight to the day. I'm doing like a Sports Center top 10. Oh, that was awesome when I did that. It's cool when I ate that. I'm looking forward to this. And then I go to bed. It's like people with insomnia. Just go to sleep. I don't understand.
It's very difficult. A lot of people have major insomnia problems.
Case is like one of those people who tells people with depression, like, how about we just be happy?
Yeah, just be happy.
Not that hard.
Yeah. Stop being
Thank you.
depressed.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Kenzie, just go to bed. What's up?
Look at this picture of a clown. Aren't you happy now? Try that. Yeah.
Life changing.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q 101.
So this is fun. Everybody's going to win here pretty much. So you have a choice of tickets for the winner today with Brian and Kenzie on Q101 and Clash with Kenzie. We have tickets for Dashboard Confessional all week, for the Aragon, and that is this Saturday, and that will be awesome. Was it last year or 2 years ago they were at Lala?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and performed amazingly, bringing back those emo memories. So that is from our great friends at Live Nation. Also from Live Nation, you can choose the show tomorrow night at the United Center, The National and the War on Drugs. An incredible show. So you can choose whatever you want if you win. And if you don't win, we're going to give them out anyway.
Yeah.
So, but it won't be to the person named Eric in Marengo. So, ahoy, Eric, tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy, hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going great.
Good. I'm a firefighter paramedic, just heading to work. I had to text one of my bosses, tell him I'm going to be a few minutes late, probably.
I hope there's no fires.
There's other people there, so it's
Oh,
okay.
good. They'll be fine.
Pawn it off on somebody
What's
else.
the worst thing that could happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
They don't need you to hold the ladder when they're spraying the water on the house.
Glad.
Come on. Well, that's amazing. Thank you for your service. That's got to be ridiculous, running into danger when all of us are running away from danger, like me in the pit at Suicidal Tendencies at Riot Fest.
Yeah, that sounded pretty crazy. I'm definitely with Kenzie. I'd be standing by the food trucks, watching from a distance.
You can find me by the trucks, baby.
Yeah.
All right, first
We're
one.
probably the same height, too, so.
Amen.
First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point, and she can do the same with you. Call heads or tails, man.
Tails never fails.
Tails, Eric, does not fail today. You are going first. Here you go, Eric. Question number 1. What type of species is Shrek?
Oh, he's an ogre.
He's an ogre. That's right. Kenzie, weird question here. Name one of the 7 U.S. states that seceded and formed the original Confederacy. Because we all know your history with the Confederacy.
What does that mean?
Sort of your wheelhouse.
Yeah, very easy question for you.
Why? Because of Hamilton?
Yeah, because of Hamilton.
I want to say Louisiana, right?
That's one of them. That's all we needed was one.
Yeah, you're real Southern with it.
Yep. Let's see. Back to Eric. What is the name of the grass skirts typically worn in Hawaii?
Hula skirts.
Hula skirt is right.
Very flammable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay by the tiki torches with those.
Amen.
No.
Amen. Eric knows.
Well, tiki torches
gets
have been canceled anyway.
Sucks.
What?
We're going back a little in history here, off the track here. Remember Charlottesville a few years ago? The
White supremacists.
Unfortunately, the horrible rally down there where they wore
I
tiki.
don't think you could put that on the tiki torches.
There's a bad look for the tiki torch industry.
That's not on them, though. They didn't. They weren't a sponsor of the event.
So what Kenzie's saying is she has tiki torches on her back porch.
I do. Being used for mosquitoes.
They keep the mosquitoes away. Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually great. It's too bad those guys used them because the tiki torches are really cool.
Yeah, that's like, if one of them was wearing an Offspring shirt, could we not listen to the Offspring anymore?
That's right.
That's not fair.
And that's not
slippery
fair.
slope.
It's not fair if it's what happened.
All right, 2-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what unit of land measurement equals 43,560 square feet? A land measurement.
What?
That's the question. That's it right there.
43,000 what?
560. I'm sure the 560 meant something on there. Square
I
feet.
feel like I heard you wrong.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it in land measurement terms?
A lot.
It's a lot. That's right. It is. Depending on where you live. Eric, do you know?
What was the question?
See, it's Just say a lot.
I'm just giving him time to Google here on his phone. What unit of land measurement equals 43,560 square feet?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, that is an acre.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a nutcracker.
Yes.
I was thinking like a lake or something. I'm like, is that like the official lake rules? I don't know. Land measurement.
Yeah, who knows?
Lakes are all sizes.
But see, I don't know that. I thought this was like maybe it's like a pond if it's not this big. I don't know.
Let's see. Back to Eric.
That's right. 2-1 back to Eric.
Eric, name one of the 3 accountants in The Office, the TV show The Office.
Oh God. One of my coworkers not gonna like me. I don't know.
Oh.
Dwight.
Dwight is not one of the characters.
Yeah,
Not one of the
Good guess.
accountants.
Good guess.
Oh, what do you got, Kenzie? I know you know all 3.
Kevin, Oscar, Angela.
There you go.
Haha.
Kenzie references The Office about 17 times a day.
I love
Nice.
it.
Nice.
It's a funny
Perfect.
show.
It is good.
2-2 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what position does Khalil Herbert play for the Bears? Which I know they're having a rough stretch. Khalil Herbert.
Running back?
He is a running back.
Okay.
Good job. I know Eric's
I
like,
didn't know that one.
Eric, honeydew is a variety of what? Honeydew.
Melon.
Melon's right. 3-3. Back to Kenzie. What car company produces the F-150?
Ford.
Ford's right. Kenzie's got 4. Eric. Let's see here. What mountain chain runs from Maine to Alabama?
Maine to Alabama, the Appalachian Mountain.
The Appalachians. 4-4. Next question wins. It goes to Kenzie.
Sadly, it's back to Kenzie.
Hey,
Sadly.
no one ever supports me. It's like the opposite of motivating every time I play.
Kenzie, Rogers is the last name of which Scooby-Doo character?
Oh.
Yeah. 3,
Rogers.
2.
Maybe Scrappy
1.
also do. He's also a do.
Okay, Eric, for the win, Rogers is the last name of which Scooby-Doo character?
Thelma?
No.
Yep.
Who
Too
is
bad.
it?
It's Shaggy. Shaggy Rogers,
That's what
come
I
on.
wanted to say, Shaggy, and I
The
kept thinking of
dog had a last
Scrappy.
name? I didn't know that.
Now you do. Now you'll never forget it, that Shaggy's last name is Rogers.
Son of a nut.
Back to Eric.
It is 4-4. Eric can win Dashboard Confessional
All
tickets.
right, here
with
we
the correct
go.
answer.
Okay, according to legend, Eric, vampires are exceptionally vulnerable to which vegetable?
Garlic.
Garlic is right! And Eric wins. And then you get your choice of the Dashboard Confessional Show at the Aragon on Saturday or the National and the War on Drugs tomorrow night. What are you thinking?
I'll probably pick the Dashboard Professional tickets.
All right. Dashboard Confessional tickets. And, man,
Yeah.
thank you. And thank you for your service and helping us stay safe out there in Chicagoland.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate you. Hang on. Kate's going to get your information, which means we still have the tickets for the National and the War on Drugs tomorrow night at United Center. You know what we're going to do? We're going to give those away after Imagine Dragons in 3 minutes. So stay here for that with Brian and Kenzie.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 in the wake of Riot Fest. It's over. Why don't they announce the lineup to 2025 today? What's wrong with them?
I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about my dream list for next year.
Oh, what's on it?
Operation Ivy. That's the reunion that I want. And I also, you know who I want? I want Blues Traveler at Riot Fest. They played the Riv on Saturday. I got home late. I got dinner with my girlfriend, and we were walking by the Riv, and it says Blues Traveler 30-year anniversary tour. And I thought, why aren't those guys at Riot Fest? That would kill there.
You know, I had a very interesting similar moment Saturday when I saw that the Bacon brothers played Cook County Jail Saturday morning. So Kevin
I know.
Bacon. Kevin Bacon.
I know. I put it in my prep, baby.
Yeah. And I was kind of like, huh,
Mr. Bacon.
why didn't they play Riot Fest?
Jails have big budgets.
Well, that's unfortunate to think about.
I know, right? I can't touch that.
Can you
They're
believe
like, damn it, Cook County Jail
If
wants
only we
some.
were a for-profit prison, damn it.
We're not going to be able to touch that.
So what you're saying is Cook County Jail outbid Riot Fest for the Bacon
Probably.
brothers?
Listen, I'm not here to start a bunch of drama. But I heard they also have the rat hole, so...
It was such a unique and special event. And before we move on from it and we move forward, as we announced, tomorrow morning at 8, special performance from Tyler Joseph of 21 Pilots in the Lounge. You'll get in every day this week at 8 a.m., okay? But let's look back just for a minute on Fall Out Boy on Friday night. Sounded like this. Tim from Rise Against, of course, local guys uniting and joining him on that song, and just a special, eras type of show where they played stuff from all of their eras, and so much to unpack from Riot Fest. But earlier, as I put a picture up of my leg with a bruise on it, it's a bite mark bruise that came from suicidal tendencies. So, you had Sublime.
The band, they bit you?
Yes, no, the band didn't bite me. You had, Fall Out Boy and Beck and Pavement and Sublime and all of these, monstrous bands. And I'm so happy and blessed that we all got to be it and see it together. But Suicidal Tendencies as a band, they kind of formed my start in music of getting into, punk, hardcore, thrash music when I wasn't necessarily in that at the time. And this is a long time ago. I was a little kid. So I was excited to see him. I have seen him several times, but I haven't seen him in about 10 years. So Case's band, Drug Church, was playing in the stage next to them. And so the people were kind of occupied as people were filtering in. So I said, I can get a good spot here for Suicidal. So I move in. I'm about 20 rows back of people thinking this is good. The pit will be right in front of me. I can watch and enjoy that. I'm not about that life anymore, the pit life. And I can see the band perfectly. Let's go. The minute the band starts, they open up with a big hit called, a hit song from them, You Can't Bring Me Down. Very anthemic about fighting the man and anybody against you. Don't listen to anybody, okay?
And they were like, this is the man, the guy standing right here.
They probably,
This is him.
yeah, that guy looks like a cop.
Yeah.
Pointing at me. What happened is once that started, I have never, and I've been in some pits before in my day, I've never seen a pit like that where all of a sudden I found myself in the middle of the pit. I looked behind me and they were running toward me. And I go, whoa, I thought the pit would be in.
I go, whoa.
I put my hands up and go, whoa, everybody. I wanted to enjoy the sound. I did not want to be the center, the eye of the pit, if you will. And that's what I found myself as. This pit condensed on me, and I wanted out immediately. I did not want any part of this pit because, again, I'm not about that life anymore. I was, and I'm not. Guys were taking their shirts off, and I saw muscles. These guys were big, and they were ready to go.
Did you take your shirt off as like a defense mechanism? Like, me too.
No, when they took their shirt off, I put their shirt on. They had more padding to what was about to happen. And all of a sudden, I'm fighting to get out, and I'm getting elbows thrown at me. And this is the old life, not the new life. And I go, no, excuse me. You're misunderstanding. I'm not moshing with you. I want out.
I'm moshing against you.
I'm moshing against you. Please, you can do whatever you want once you get in here. And I fought and got my way through the people. And as I'm getting out, my leg gets caught and someone bit me in the calf. And you can see that picture at Q101's Facebook page and Instagram right now. But apparently I'm not alone in this. I look at some of the comments where a girl just commented on this, talking about suicidal tendencies and saying that 20 years ago, I was in a pit and lost all my eyebrows. I got punched in the face and my eyebrows went with the fist. I'm sorry you got hit in the face. That's very bad. Also, Lou checked in on our Facebook page, said some girl was biting people during the Sum 41 pit next to me.
There was a serial biter?
Maybe it's the same person.
I literally can just imagine the grudge girl because she's always on the ground.
Yeah.
Like at Riot Fest, is what I imagine.
It was wild. I thought Suicidal Tendencies, you got, a band where they're older, that it's just going to be kind of some older guys trying the mosh. It's not going to work. No. They were still in shape. Everybody was in great shape to mosh except me, and I wanted out.
That's why I stay by my handy food trucks. Mm-hmm. It's like a little snack when I want it. Nobody pushes me. That's how I like it. Well, I can see from there.
Once I got out of the pit, I got in a safe zone right by the soundboard. No, I was by the soundboard. And
you went on Facebook. You marked yourself safe from the Suicidal Tendencies pit.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
There you go, a little 21 Pilots next week. 21 Pilots at the United Center with Q101. And we just announced that a special performance from Tyler Joseph in the lounge will be next Wednesday. And the only way to win is to get in, like right now. 312-591-8300, caller 10. You are the first people in the lounge. First person with that guest. Boy, choosing a guest. to come to that. Because imagine you win that. And how many of your friends are going to hit you up? And how do you decide who goes? Now, everybody's going to say, well, I'm the biggest, and I know this. Do you go through and quiz your friend, or do you just try to use this as clout? Maybe you're trying to impress a new boyfriend or girlfriend if you win.
I think you see what your friends can do for you.
I got you on this one. What are you going to do for me in the future?
Yeah, does somebody work in an awesome restaurant where they give me some gift cards? Or what's going on here?
This is going to be historic. And I really did. It's funny thinking about that. All the years of Q101 and the times they did a takeover. They've been in the studio here before. They've done so much with Q101, and we feel like we've grown with that band all these years, over a decade now at this point. And they're absolutely one of the greatest performers of our generation. I'm glad we're living in a time with 21 Pilots. Let me put it that way. I'm glad I'm living in the same time as them, because it's a band that once you see live, you're hooked forever, Case, do we got our winner already?
I think we do. Brian, you might want to go to the phone lines and talk to the person in green there.
Is that Sheila checking in from Lyle's? Sheila, hello.
From Lyle.
Hey, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing great.
And what are you doing right now?
Who's with me right now?
No, what are you doing right now?
Oh, I'm sitting outside my job, just dying to get tickets to go.
What do you do for a living?
I work for the Park District.
Oh, aren't you outside already then?
Yeah, like you just like buy a different tree.
I
office
am
is a tree.
outside already. I'm supposed to be inside, but I'm sitting outside. I'm already an hour late.
I'm not trying to take this conversation longer, but is there an inside to the Park District?
There is an inside.
Oh,
But you're
Okay.
already an hour late.
I have to go inside and get my truck.
oh, got
I
it.
gotta admit, it's pretty ballsy to be an hour late for work and be like, hold on, I'm gonna call in for tickets really fast.
Well,
I know.
I know.
what's an hour and 5, really, to be honest?
Honestly,
if you're
this-
I
late.
know it is. They're all looking at me.
I'll tell
All
you
the
what.
squirrels.
All the squirrels and
Get to
deer.
work, bitch.
Oh, they're all looking at me. I'm in so much trouble.
You're not in trouble. Well, even if you are, it doesn't matter because
You know
you are
what?
the
Bring
you're
your
the
boss.
first. You're the first person in the lounge.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe it!
Believe it. You're in.
Oh my God! This made my day! Oh my God! Hopefully I'm not fired.
Well, I recommend bringing your boss as your +1.
Yeah, I would try that.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Congratulations, Sheila, the Park District Manager, or at least employee at this point.
Maybe not.
First person into the special performance from Tyler Joseph of 21 Pilots in the lounge next week. And now it goes. So listen all day long. Q101.com has all the information for your chance to get in the lounge next week. This is it. We'll have another chance at this tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
That's right. That's right. Every day this week, I want to make it very clear because Kim from Cicero was just checking in. It was like, I don't understand. Is it a song scramble? Is it a game? This could not be more simple. Kim from Cicero, I have your back. We made this so simple. It's caller 10 every day at 8 o'clock with Brian and Kenzie. We are your guide to get into the Tyler Joseph Lounge.
So for all the people in Cicero and Tiff, and who was it again from Cicero?
It was Kim.
Kim from Cicero. Yeah, you're good. Just keep listening every day at 8.
All right, we've made it very easy. Against my will, I wanted it to be a lunch off. I wanted whoever brought us the best lunch to get tickets. I was outvoted, which I think is ridiculous. I'll be bringing that back up with the next giveaway, but
Well, that's
got
'cause
pretty easy this week.
We can't have people out there spending $189 on lunch for you.
You know, it doesn't. It's the best. It's not the most expensive.
I don't want shawarma, though.
Ugh.
I want shawarma.
Oh, not a good lunch. All right, congratulations to Sheila, and more coming up. Again, 8 o'clock tomorrow here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.